we're here at Shermans Creek in southwest Madison Township, and this peculiar looking structure, which forms naturally, is called a leaf pack. And leaf packs, over time, they build up, and they're constructed of little twigs, maybe some seeds, tree branches, but mainly they're full of leaves. And so if we dissect this leaf pack, what we're hoping to find is a bunch of macroinvertebrate creatures. That's just a fancy word for baby bugs and insects that feed on leaves, because certain macros eat, shred, or decompose leaf structures in a stream. So it's important for these materials to be in the stream, otherwise we wouldn't have any insects, and if we didn't have any insects, we wouldn't have any fish, and if we didn't have any fish, we wouldn't have any turtles or other migratory birds that come to the stream to feed on what's there. So these leaf packs are primarily the driving force behind the food web in any stream or river. But what we found here was all healthy species so far. There are two types of mayflies here, which are sensitive species, so it's good that we found them. We have water pennies, also a sensitive species. Net spinning caddisfly, which is one of the most sensitive of all the macroinvertebrates. So the term macroinvertebrate is just for baby bugs, insects, things in like the larval or nymphal stage. And this is our prize that we found today. This is a case-making caddisfly. And lucky for us, the tenant is still in its house. So they are, the net spinning caddisflies and the case making caddisflies are one of the most sensitive groups. And if you find any or all of these species within a stream, a creek, no matter how large or small, this tells us more about the health of that stream than any chemical test ever could. Walking out to a stream and doing a chemical test is like taking a picture. It's only good for that day at that time. But if the reason why we do study the bugs and the aquatic life in the stream is because these little guys are living here 24/7, 365. So their presence and their ability to thrive here in this environment tells us that this stream is very healthy. Now, if we were to find just crayfish or aquatic worms or mosquito larvae, things, bugs that are very tolerant of pollution and temperature changes, that would tell us that this stream might not be so good. We're looking for biodiversity and we're looking for those sensitive species. Okay, this is how we catch macroinvertebrates, which are baby bugs that are clinging to the pebbles, stones, and leafy debris on the bottom of the stream. This is called the macro shuffle. So what we do is we put our D-net downstream from our feet. We're just shuffling and creating some disturbance on the bottom of the stream. And our D-net, which is downstream from our disturbance, will catch all the little bugs. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, right here we have a case-making caddisfly, and the tenant is still in there. Oh, and what do we have here? Mayflies. Very nice. case-making caddisfly to our collection. They're probably unique. So the neat thing about case-making caddisflies is they will use the materials that they find or put together and create their own little houses, and no case-making caddisfly house is ever the same. It just depends on what they have available at the time. And they're kind of like hermit crabs that you get at the shore. So a hermit crab, when it's very, very small, it will find a shell to be its house, but then it grows and grows and grows. So it has to abandon that shell and find a new one. Well, case-making caddisflies don't ever abandon their homes, but they do put on a lot of additions. So we can see this little guy has some pieces of twig, some maybe little petals there. This has a seed, a little piece of wood, and this one looks like it used a lot of sandy particles and tiny things and really kind of stayed away from the wood there. This one used a little bit of everything, and this one used a lot of twigs. So that is a little glimpse into the world of the case-making caddisfly. And yes, we are still here on Shermans Creek. We've moved to Jackson Township, which is upstream a little bit from our last location. And we can see just by quick insect analysis that we've done that the stream is improving the farther we go west in the county.